his super move doesn't do as much damage as I thought. It's pretty good. It's not the one of the more brutal combos in the game, but or as far as super move, but it's just really sick. That's what I like about it. So that his super move did 511 damage, right? 4 bars, right? So that combo we did there from the last video that got caught up from whatever reason, last live stream for Training Grounds, it did 548 damage for 3 bars. Instead of doing a complete super move which takes all your meter burn, and whereas this one took only 3 with the upright R2, which is a heavy forward, and with the slide meter burn took 3 bars. And now you have one bar left, so you can go ahead and do whatever with that, and then I'll show you guys kind of what you can do as far as meter burns. 405 damage. So what's so great about his slide that really connects in with his clone is that he can kind of do that. It tosses the enemy the opposite way of where he's doing that, so he can go ahead and do that, force the enemy into that range. 437 damage. And so what I did there, obviously, is a slide, and I did the slide, then I did the charge up for 3, so that's 2 meter burns only, right? And then that's all that was used for this combo, and it got me that's 463 if I no, those are 2 meter burns, that's right. With 463 damage, 2 meter burns. That's insane. So what I did, I obviously meter burned the heavy, got more damage out of that, and with that you could go in and do the up 2 and restart and do like we always do, the ability to freeze. And you can connect the last 2. You can do the forward 2-2, and then you're able to, with this combo for whatever reason, able to actually connect that and do the slide and do the meter burn. 463 damage of this. Showcase it one more time. And now this is if you're able to get that slide in, but you're doing slide twice, so that's why it's so much high damage off that, because you're doing slide for, see how much slide does, 111 damage. That's one of the bigger damaging dealing one of the combos or attacks is doing a lot of damage off that combo, so that's why it's so high just off of 2 bars, especially with his 4-3 charged up, 243 damage. That's not much like damage is being, not much actual attacks that's going off, but just how much his slide does. 4-3 charged up, his 4-3 non-charge is 162, so if you wanted to go in and leave on charge, you're still at 405 damage. That's 40% health off that. Let's say if you don't have any meter burns, right? 368. 368. And keep this in mind, you're getting guaranteed pretty much forward 3 off that, so that's why as well, like, you know, why you're getting so much damage off that. 368. And that's on no meter burns or anything. That's pretty good damage. 36%, almost 37% damage off that. That's really, really, really good without any meter burns. And obviously his you see his character pride does no damage as far as like if someone fell into it, because obviously 111, that damage is coming from the slide, right? Keep that in mind. So there's no damage from that unless you toss it 177 damage, which is a lot. Um, and that's pretty much a really good combo just off of 2 meter burns. You can get up to 400 and I believe 63 off the 2 meter burns with the slide and with the charge heavy, and then 360 without any. And 368 damage without any meter burns. And a lot of people already discovered pretty much how to kind of counteract this. Get as far as away you can, or if you just wanted to duck down because they're expecting that slide and then go right there, they're gonna go right into that, you know, that ice clone and get that guaranteed combo in. And so they kind of discover that. So with that though, a kind of risky kind of move about this combo to get it guaranteed is you can go ahead and do the ability to freeze. You can do the ability to freeze. And with that, what's good about that combo is you can throw them right into it. Now you do have a shorter duration as far as you know, as far as getting that combo down, or you throw them into the ice clone. Now it's really risky about it, because sometimes too, when like actually let's test it. I don't know if we could do that, but anyways, you got to right away, because the ice clone does not last that long. So if you want, it is a really risky kind of choice to deal with, but what's good about it, it is a high risk high reward kind of thing, because if you could launch this off, you're already getting this guaranteed damage, which I didn't include in that. Actually I did, but I didn't complete it all the way, ability freeze in that other combo, which is right. I did it halfway, but with this you get the whole thing. Mess it up. I mean, you can see there it is a lot shorter duration, so you got to be really quick about this combo. High risk, high reward. It's a really more challenging one, just because the ice clone isn't gonna last as long. And that's what's fun about him specifically, is that 438. And that was with the charge heavy too, so it does a little bit less damage, but this is kind of a mix up and try to trick your. Actually, it does more damage with both meter burns activated. 471, so it does like, how much the other combo does? So it does 10, almost 10 more, like what, 8 more damage if I'm correct, which is, it's any more damage than which you can put out with any character, the better. 394, and that's if we messed up. Art, that's 40% damage off that. And a lot of people won't expect that because what a lot of Sub-Zeros, at least, you know, I mean, Sub-Zero hasn't been out for a while, but this is something I quickly tested out playing with him. When I started playing some ranked, saw that people got used to it and knew that this slide was coming in, so they would duck down and just stay there until the ice cone goes away, and then they'll progress. And that's one of the things a lot of Sub-Zeros. Actually, that does about the same damage, 472 with 2 meter burns. And let's just say you have 2 more meter burns, or you had a full bar and you use only 2. You repeat that combo. That's what, 472 plus 472. That's like 940 damage. That's already like how much damage, right? That's almost somebody's complete bar. They'll probably have like under 300 damage or 200 300 HP left. That's insane just for off 2 meter burns if you can connect these combos and get it down right. A lot of damage just for 2 meter burns. 472. And I'll showcase that combo again. And I actually like it because it catches a lot of people off guard, because with the ability to freeze, right, mid, it's a mid, but a lot of people would block low. I don't think you can block low off that. I'm not too sure, but a lot of people won't expect that. When people see you come out from behind your ice cone, they're like, what is he doing? All they do is they expect this, and they'll block. They'll just block. That's all they do. And it's a nice mix up which will catch them off guard and lead to this. Or not that. You remember, you gotta do this right away. 471 does exact same damage. If that's something you wanted, if you wanted to do, keep this in mind. This is a high risk, high reward. You get the same damage as the other one, but the problem with that is that a lot of people expect that they'll block low, and then you're in the negative, and they can get a combo off you, and you'll be fucked up, and you'll be receiving damage. That's not what we're trying to do here. At least not me. Exact same damage, 2 meter burns, charge heavy with the meter burn slide. Does really good damage, 47%. That's almost 50%. Crazy. And then we have and that's kind of the slide combo and what I use the ice a lot for. And I really like this combo right here. Goes from a high low mid, or high low mid. And what's good about this, it gives you that really extra lunge. You can see at his feet he uses the ice to slide forward, and same thing with his ability to freeze. He'll lunge forward with that kick and keep going forward. So with that you can 4, 5, 6 damage. 456 damage is a lot. No, just two meter burns off that, a lot. And if you could go ahead and connect that, slide in. I'm not sure how much we'll do. 100, I think it's like 500 off that. Let me go ahead and test it. 501 damage, boys. And keep with this combo too, you cannot connect that last 2 there. So keep in mind, back 2, back 2, 3, and then go into forward 2, 2, and then meter burn up right, and up 2, and then repeat 422 or 42, and then do the slide. 501 damage off that. Now sometimes too, what can be risky about it is that when you try to go into the ability to freeze, because this combo here is chill out, it's a back 2x. If you do it way too quickly, which you can do, is you do that instead. If you do not if you press the forward first before you press X, you'll actually go ahead into right into the slide special move, which can mess up the combo and just do a regular slide, and you lose out on 501 damage. So you got to be careful about it and make sure to press X and not forward straight, and just press forward straight after you press X, and then go right into ability to freeze. 501 damage, almost 50% of his health is already on. It's 1400, he's at what, 780, that's like 47% of his health already gone, something like that. That's a lot. And this right here is my go-to, just to get that, be aggressive, and a lot of people don't expect that back 2-3, because that thing lunges forward. You can see he's using that ice on that one leg, and he's sliding forward, and he's coming for you, and it's really quick. Is what a lot of people, it catches a lot of people off guard, and then you can go right into the. And if you meter burn it, because those are 2 meter burns, if you wanted to, and you got 3 bars, you can go You can go right into. You can go right into another meter burn with the slide. I'm not sure how much that's gonna do. $548. Now he's at 735. About half his health right there. That's fucking crazy. It's fucking nasty, man. This guy. Those are 3 meter burns, 548. Think about his super move showcase for you guys. Look at how much damage he does, right? Still, it's really good, right? But keep this in mind. 4 meter burns, all his meter burns are gonna be gone. 511. How much did we do off this combo just now? Right? $548, that's what, 38 more damage off that. Yeah, I mean, not that much, but it's still a lot more, right? Still there, you know. And any damage you can get it. Pretty much is always the thing with this game. Yeah, you can get a guaranteed super move in, right? But what if somebody blocks that? Bam, all that damage you could have got and more. If you did just that combo, you would have been able to get even more damage and lost out on that if somebody blocked it. But if you want to, easily, which you can get a guaranteed super move, is you going with the Tundra if you wanted to. 71 more damage, so that's what I'm thinking. That's 541 damage, which is actually more than the combo we did that were for 3 bars. But like I said, with that, if you had a full bar, use 3 bars, you still have a bar left over just in case someone wanted to clash. Yeah, they'll probably get more health back, more than you want them to, but at least you'll have that advantage of, okay, they didn't get more than they needed as far as 33% range, and they had complete 4 bars. And if you just wanted to, you can even another combo too. If you just finish that combo and you want to deal more damage, you have 1 meter burn. You can do really good, decent damage with just this. $401, and we didn't even connect the slide. Let's do that again, right? So what we did there is we did the Tundra again, and you can keep in mind how many times I'm talking about doing Tundra, and chill out, and ability freeze. These are the main three that I use all the time. I don't use colon counter as much as I should. I need to experiment a little bit more with that. But Sub-Zero's been out for like only what 2-3 days, right? And these are my always go-to kind of start the combos, because they're Tundra's kinda on the quick side, but you gotta admit, freaking chill out is freaking quick and actually does more damage with 116. Fast, quick, does a lot of damage just for 2 hits. Tundra 71, but this is already in 100 damage range just off 2 hits. And what you could do, messed up. 423. Did not even connect that slot. Keep that in mind, guys. All right. Keep messing up. I'm thinking of another combo. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. 451, 450, 45, almost 45% damage is what you're getting off of. So this was a meter burn. I actually used 3 meter burn. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and do that one more time. .416, 1 meter burn. I was thinking about it. 1 meter burn, heavy in there, right? And that's if you use all 3 of your bars already, and you do that one combo that did like 500 and like what 38 damage. This is the next combo you can go into if you just have 1 meter bar left over. Remember, that thing is quick, so you can get 416, boys. Combine that together. Let's say you got all that damage in together. How much is that? That's like 538 plus 4, I think 10, 416. That's like, that's already 1,000 damage. That's like, you literally, all you have to do is probably get like 1 down 3 or a jump 3 and you're good. And that round 1 is already over, and you go into the next, and you can go ahead and save up your meter burn, because you probably have Clash already saved up and everything, meter burns and everything. 2 combos guaranteed. You drain people's health out like it's nobody's business. Keep this in mind. 1 meter burn is all it does. And just kind of the more like in and out kind of things. Those are pretty much all the combos I got for him right now. Well, not really. Those were the meter burns. Let me show you the more like the ones without meters. You can go in with chill out and then go into ability freeze. If I can get this shit done right. 222 damage. I think I already showed you that earlier though, guys. Same thing with Thunder. You can get that same damage potential, 222. And this is a combo you can kind of do just to mix it up, or if you just don't have any meter yet, this is what you can do. Or not really a combo, but what's really flashy about him, and I do oftenly a lot, is that his up 3 and down 3 is really good. So you can go up. I don't think it's even working. There we go. Boys. This is crazy. He can connect both of them together. I think I'm actually not doing it fast enough, but you can connect Look at that, 250 damage, 20, almost 25% damage off that. He was at 1400. He's at 1100 now. That's what 300, almost 300 damage, 250. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And people don't really expect that either. For that to happen. It does quite a bit of damage. And then we'll kind of just show you guys the beautiful kind of corner setup and resets and stuff that I've learned with this guy. He is nasty. And I'll show you the meterless first, and then go into the meter burns with this boy. So you kind of want to go in with the 4-2, 4-2, and then you down 2 twice. Keep that in mind. Well, it does damage. It adds on to what we're gonna do here. I keep pressing the touchpad. A bad habit. So 4-2, 4-1-2. Look at how much. Just keep that in mind for a second, right? He was at 1400. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Bad representation. Not that much damage we did there. We actually did a little bit of damage and hits in first because we messed up. But let's do it again. It's a little hard to. Right? That was like 220 there. Which it didn't count in the damage as far as these. 122, right? So keep that in mind. 71 plus 122. What is that? Like 190, right? And if that didn't connect, you got 133 off that. So it already does. Alright, that does 300 and something damage. Let's apply that. So it doesn't count in that 122, these down twos, because it's not fast enough to register into the hits and combos. So 122 with that, what was it? Let's do it again. Gotta be quick about it. We're messing up. And people don't really expect that when you get in corners to go from this and then just go straight into that. They don't expect that uppercut right after that, which is a nice mixed up. My controller's like acting weird here. Now sometimes it is a little bit hard, but if let's say you did miss those 4-2-2, you will end up grabbing them up in the end with that. So actually, I think we gotta extend it a little bit. Actually, I think what because I had a couple combos and I did one yesterday and I was astounded by it. Oh. Gotta be really quick about it is the thing with this combo. I'm trying to nail it down. It's really difficult. And what you can do if you can go for that down one or no, down one and do the tundra. Actually, it's not even working. It's not letting me do the combo. I don't know what's going on, guys. Ooh, that's right. Going for that. You can repeat the snowfall 3 times off of juggle, or what you could do. $257. And then there's another mix up, and that 257 damage, right? What you do is the snowfall and then do it down 2 real quick. And do the snowfall once again. Hey, with that, I think you can. No, you can't. It's too slow. No, you can't do it. Or you can go into that, and that is a meter burn costing you right there. 274, almost 300 damage, and that's pretty much what I've been learning with Sub-Zero. Or you can go into, it's the wrong one. You could go into wrong one. 297 off that for 2 meter burns. $414. What I did there was did the tundra and then the snowball freeze meter burn and then 370 off that. But I did the tundra, snowball freeze meter burn, and then charged up the 4-3, and I did the killing blow, which is this. 410, I believe it was. Let's try that one more time. That was 2 meter burns off that though. Or you could even do that for 467, and if you wanted to, you can meter burn that slide and see how much damage that does. $529, 530 damage off that, almost half his health off that. Or what you could do get this. Wrong one. Or you can go and weave this. $482 just off of 1 meter burn. No, 2 meter burns with the that, and then meter burn that. A lot of damage off of corner reset, 2 meter burns, or $440 off that. What I did there is that the chill out and then ability to freeze, or if you don't have no meter burn at all, you can ability to freeze. That won't work. 512. What I did there is that the chill out. Went into this, did the ability to freeze, and then I snowball freeze. And then you just do it all over again. Or what I did there, I incorporated a slide. There's a lot of ways you can end off that that last hit there. You can do the grapple, finish the ability to freeze with the 1 and 3 that grab in. You can do that for 490, do the slide, almost 500 off that. Ooh. And you can even still kind of, what's so good about this? Actually, you can't even do that, can you? No, you can't do that. That's a mechanic. You can't actually pull out another freeze, because that would do another reset if you wanted to kind of get that enemy towards that that clone and freeze them again for another combo, which is, I think that'd be a little bit overpowered. So good thing that's not the thing. But I always go with the chill out with the Tundra ability to freeze. It does damage. Didn't mean to do that. 426. Practice some of this guy all day long. Give me some patience, guys. I'm not trying to do that slide, getting too comfortable. It's like in my muscle memory to do that thing. It does so much damage. See if I can get this down for you guys showcase. Huh, maybe I'm not pressing it the right way that last. I think he's too high in the air is what the problem is. Can't end it on that. That's weird. You can't end it on that grab. I think you have to wait till he's a certain amount of time in the air before you can go ahead and pull off the ability to freeze. There you go. He has to be really low at a certain point. You gotta wait for that up to kind of get that down. I'll showcase it one more time. It's like half a second. Don't get too, don't over misjudge it, because you'll end up missing this you'll end up messing up on that damage right there. Now that is kind of one of the combos. Let's say if you've been doing something like this for a while, that's one of those abilities. If you just want to get them out the corner or whatever, it's kind of, it does more damage, but it does get them in the corner. Is the disadvantage about it. Obviously, with the ability freeze combo, it does throw them out of the opposite way of where you were attacking. So it's a high damage dealing combo to get that guy in the corner. And you could even do that 452, something a lot more simpler. What I did there's the 112, or I think you could actually end on that, but what I did, I don't even know what I did there actually. Okay, that's what I did. Or you could even go for 445 damage. And what I did there is, instead of doing the ability to freeze, which what I usually do to end it, you can go ahead and you can only do this in the corner just because there is no space for them to kind of push forward or backward opposite from you, because you know they're against a wall, so you kind of can take an advantage of that wall. And after you do that, charge 3, wait for them to get in range close to you, and you can go ahead and 302 damage. That's, let's say, and we'll do the combo with the charge heavy, right? So messed up. Didn't charge it. Charge it. Actually, wasn't the combo I was going for. Charge it.